Pullbacks are the time to buy. Hey guys, welcome back to Clockwise Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Let's dive right into it here. Taking a look at the markets, Bitcoin sitting at $65,773.36. Pulling back, has been pulling back. If you can see here, the last 7 days, pretty much a significant pullback, which is to be expected. This is how markets move. I know there's a lot of FUD now. Oh, Bitcoin's not at 100,000 like it should have been, you know, last week. It just doesn't work like that, guys. Price and healthy markets move in waves. They move making higher highs and higher lows. Pullbacks are healthy. Just wanted to clarify that. Taking a look at Ethereum sitting at 34.86, and really Solana at number 5 on CoinMarketCap, and continuing to do fairly well, sitting at 176.76. XRP right under it at 63 cents. I do think XRP is extremely undervalued, so pay attention there. Cardano currently at number 8, Dogecoin, Shiba, and just a ton of pullbacks. Now, what a lot of people are doing are selling. Unfortunately, a lot of people are selling, but they're, like I tell you guys all the time, this is when you need to shift your mindset and buy when people are fearful and sell when people are overly optimistic. That is how you make money. That is how, pretty much, that's the investing philosophy. Not even in crypto. That's even in stocks. That's even in, you know, other asset classes. You buy when there's a pullback, right? You buy that when you see red, you see blood on the streets. That's what we've been talking about. Now, we don't get financial advice. It's just what we're doing, but very, very good opportunities here on these pullbacks, guys. A ton of opportunity. You see crypto fear greed index pulling back a little bit, just with the sentiment of the market. We have the SEC probing Ethereum and dealing with that now. So a ton of FUD that happened this past week, which is okay. It's huge opportunity. We see this head and shoulders forming on Bitcoin when we look at the charts, and it's like I said, it's okay. It's healthy. Let's say, and this is only a head and shoulders. This becomes valid if we break that 61,000 level that we have right here. We break this $61,000 level. That would verify that this is an accurate head and shoulders. Then we start looking for another level of support. The next level of support, if we break 61, as we said in a previous video, is around 53,000. Okay, and if that does happen, there will be blood on the streets. There will be, but it's not over. Like I told you guys, I do believe it's about 12 to 18 months to really get your stuff together, to really take advantage of this opportunity that we have right now. When we look at crypto, we look at what's going on, and really an opportunity to accumulate, in my honest opinion. Now, I need to see what happens here. If we break 61, it changes everything, because the people that got in will be the people that got in probably, I would say, within the past, let's say 2024. The people that got in 2024, okay, they're going to get out if we break past 61,000. Okay, they're gonna get out, and that's gonna be a massive sell-off down, and you know that would allow us to hit that 53,000 mark. Now, with that being said, the conditions have changed. Like I've talked about, the conditions have changed, and with that, you know, we have the ETF, so we have institutional money in these markets now. So like I said, we see this basic structural pattern forming, basic head and shoulders forming. Okay, but just remember the market conditions that we're in with these institutional buyers now in these markets. So we're going to be paying attention to that. Just in my opinion, if we break 61,000, watch out for a massive sell-off and reaching that 53,000 point, which looks to be, if we go to the weekly time frame, looks to be probably the next level of support. We can see it's pretty much validated here. Going down to 53, we can see it's validated right here in this zone. With this level right here, we see these two tops. So that would be a conservative play to see if we break that level. If we do break above 68 again, then it will be making a new all-time high, making a higher high. So let's pay attention and see what happens here. What's going on in the markets? SEC Gary Gensler takes another swipe at the crypto sector, says digital asset firms avoid disclosure laws. So what's going on here? Gary Gensler at it again. Gary Gensler thinks some crypto firms skirt mandatory disclosure requirements. The chair of the U.S. SEC recently spoke to Columbia Law School conference, laid out the reasons why he believes mandatory disclosure requirements for companies are important. He's saying here the benefits from investors have access to disclosure required by laws and rules are numerous. First, disclosure promotes more efficient markets. It promotes better price discovery. Providing more information results in prices that are more accurately reflect a company's prospects. He says, secondly, such prices provide valuable signals, helping capital flow to its most productive use. Third, disclosures promote trust in the markets and the companies that are raising money from the public, guys. Here he's saying no registration means no mandatory disclosures. Many would agree that crypto markets could use a little disinfectant. Okay, so here he has at the bottom here, any one of these crypto tokens is about the facts and circumstances as to whether the investing public is anticipating a profit based on the efforts of others. But we do have filings in front of us. I'm not going to comment. Okay, so he's coming at it again, and really just trying to just allegedly protect the people. Okay, protect the people. That's what they're saying. He says he wants to protect investors' interests. But let's be honest, guys. Who's reading the disclosures? Most of these people aren't reading the disclosures. Okay, now let's just be honest. Like, if we're just being transparent right now, we know good and well most people aren't reading these disclosures. Okay, so with that being said, another way to really just attack crypto and, in my opinion, keep the wealth where the wealth is, right? And we'll see how this plays out. He already took an L versus Ripple. He already took a loss versus Ripple. Now he's worried about some disclosure laws that people don't even read. Be honest with you, like, nobody's reading that. You can barely get, like, I read white papers, but let's be honest. Like, the people that I've told about crypto, the people that I've told, and that invested in private stuff, they're not reading disclosures. They're just not. Okay. Average people like you and me, unless you're like a little weird like me, you're not reading. Most people aren't reading the disclosures. Okay. So, to be honest with you, this and this article right here, when we talk about, a bank that abruptly freezes a woman's account, this is the reason why crypto exists. Okay. This is the true reason why crypto exists. It's not only for gains. It's for giving the power back to the people and telling the government, look, we don't need disclosures. We don't need, protection from, you representing us and protecting us as an investor. People are investing money because they realize that the risk to the reward to change their financial situation, right? But I do understand the disclosures to a point. I'm not going to sit here and just clown disclosures. I do understand disclosures to a point, but in this day and age, and be honest with you, most people aren't even reading this stuff. So they just want to see the gains, they want to see the potential, and they're willing to take the risk. So that's the beautiful thing about crypto, right? You control both sides of the coin. You control the upside, and you also are responsible for the downside as well, right? So in most cases, so getting your coins off of exchanges, right? You're responsible for that. That's your responsibility to protect your assets. Your responsibility. So giving that responsibility back to the people. I don't need an intermediary to step in and protect me and ultimately hinder me from making certain investment decisions. It's on me, giving that ownership back to the people, and eliminating that threshold, right? In some countries, you need 250K just to get your foot in the door to invest. Crypto eliminates that. Anyone can have a seat at the table, and that's why we love crypto. So looking at this here, billion-dollar bank abruptly freezes woman's account, refuses to return funds, forcing her to rely on family and friends. So an Atlanta woman in Atlanta, Georgia, says popular U.S. bank abruptly froze her account, refused to let her cash out, leaving her to fend for herself. Out of nowhere, the bank is saying unusual activity reports. She says she was out of town. The bank, which has $4.8 billion in assets, 33 million customers, decided to lock her account. The move forced her to borrow money from friends and family for basic necessities, for gas, transportation. It's like $640. It may not seem a lot, but when it's the money you got, it's a lot, you know, she's saying. And right here, he's saying the $640 was her IRS refund, was in a deep freeze with no further explanation. It's crazy. Green Dot Bank is a partner with Walmart and TurboTax, specializes in processing tax refunds for 33 million customers. Huge. And they pretty much got her on a suspicious activity report, and they're pretty much saying that, you know, you can't get your tax refund because it's suspicious. This is why we love crypto. Again, this is why we love crypto. Get your money out of the banks and control your money. Control your money so you don't have to deal with this. Being able to send money across the country instantly with no answer to anybody. Being able to conduct business. Being able to receive money as well. Limitless, borderless. This is proving my point for Bitcoin. This is proving my point for cryptocurrency. Stuff like this. It's crazy. So pretty much you got your money in a bank. The bank freezes it saying, hey, this looks funny. You know, usually have, let's say this lady usually has $500 in your account. You're getting a IRS refund is saying here for $640. That's something that's unusual. That's unusual. Trigger your account. And then now she's out. She's out. So this is a major play for crypto. This is why we need crypto. This is why we need crypto. Next article here. Shiba rival soared more than 500% in a month. Which coin do you think that is? We talked to you a few times about Floki. Floki is pretty much in this article is saying that it is gearing up to be the Dogecoin of, you know, what's upcoming, the upcoming bull run. It's going to end up being the Shiba, end up being the Dogecoin of this upcoming bull run. Super excited to see what Floki's doing. It's saying here, Floki and the sister project TokenFi, are reportedly set to serve official partners of the World Table Tennis Championship, as we talked about before. And at the time of this writing, Floki is up 12% in the last 12 hours or 24 hours. And, you know, really Floki continues to do big things. And like I said, it's really, in my honest opinion, it's the first crypto or first meme coin to actually have utility. So I'm going to be following Floki, and I'm very bullish on Floki. So excited to see this. I saw this article and I'm like, wow. So we'll see how Floki does. I am a holder, full disclaimer, but I'm very bullish on it, and I shared why in previous videos. I wanted to dive over here real quick before we end this video and just let you guys know that pullbacks are the time to buy. I know it's scary. I understand that it's not really as sexy to buy right now. It's not sexy to buy the dips because there's a lot of panic. Pullbacks are the time to accumulate. Do not accumulate at the top of these mountains. You accumulate on the bottom on the way up the mountain. So I just wanted to clarify that and share that with you guys, some wisdom that I've learned over the past bull markets, guys. So hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.